Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the third Sunday call. We have a young lady that just has a heart of gold. She enjoys helping people. She has the utmost integrity. She's helped a lot of people, and she's shown people this little thing that we call X39, just a little patch, and people are seeing amazing results. So the hour's getting late. So without any further ado, we're going to introduce to you the lady of the hour, Miss Susie Faltz. Miss Susie, take it away, please.
Good evening, and thank you, Mr. Lee, for that introduction. I am so grateful to you. Well, my name is Susie Faltz, like Mr. Lee said. I greet you from the Tidewater area of Virginia, and this is where me and my husband reside for the last 30 plus years. And we're just loving it. So tonight, I want to thank you all for joining us, all our guests and everyone else on the call for joining us tonight. What you're going to hear is about an amazing company with the awesome general wellness technology that has been helping people all around the world. We're like in 82 countries. And we wanted to share with you of how this technology has helped so many people. So I know you could have spent your Sunday night somewhere else, but I am grateful that you chose to spend it with us. And do me a great big favor. The people that invited you on this call, I want you to thank them because they care so much about you because they wanted you to hear their about again about this company because they have taken the journey. They said yes, so they want you also to be in mind to share with you about this wonderful technology. So, without further ado, we're gonna get into what this call is all about. So, I want to share with you a little video of how this company and this general wellness technology has helped so many people. So give me a moment and let me share with you of this 3 minute video, okay? Give me 1 second. Let's get this started here.
In a world searching for answers, one discovery is changing everything. A patch, no bigger than a quarter, built not to treat symptoms, but to wake up the healer inside you. This is X39, a wearable, light activated patch. Designed by David Schmidt, an inventor with over 200 patents. His mission? To reverse aging naturally. This isn't science fiction. It's stem cell activation without injections, without pills. Your body repairing itself. The results? Life-changing energy, recovery, sleep, relief. And the medical world? It's taking notice. Still skeptical? Visit thisisitinfo.com. You'll find the studies, the patents, the proof. It's all there. But there's more. This tiny patch isn't just transforming lives, it's creating freedom. Because behind it is a business model built for the bold. Real people, real results. Income that scales with impact. And here's why. Because this breakthrough technology is patented and exclusive, it offers a lucrative business plan that allows you to compound your efforts. More people than ever are struggling in today's economy. You can no longer rely on your own sweat equity alone to make a living. This business model allows you to duplicate yourself and, even better, to benefit from other people's efforts. So your income no longer depends solely on you. By duplicating yourself over and over, the income potential is far greater than a conventional job, career, or profession. And you're never alone. The this is its system gives you the tools, the path, the team. All you have to do is start. The question is no longer if it works, it's whether you'll act or let this moment pass. Will you keep waiting or finally feel your body come alive again? Will you stay financially stuck or build something that lasts? Isn't it time to start living life on your own terms? The This Is It action plan will set you on a path to live out the dreams you have for your family. Get back with the person who shared this video so you can experience the age-reversing health and the exciting lifestyle that thousands are already enjoying. This is the technology. This is the team. And this is your moment. This is it.
Wow.
To
Let me get out of here. Okay, let me get out of here. Put my screen. Okay. All right. So that video right there, it always gets me. And I just love to share it. Now, what you're going to hear tonight is going to be all testimonials. And these testimonials has real people with real results. I want you to listen closely of how this little technology, Mr. Lee, you have it for me? This technology has helped so many people. Lives are changing. So, without further ado, I want to introduce our first guest tonight to share her testimony of how this amazing patch has helped them. So, if I could get from Atlanta, Georgia, Miss Claudia Jones, can you please come on, share your camera, and tell us what Lifeway has done for you?
Hi, can you see me?
Yes, ma'am, I see you. Yes, ma'am.
Hi. Thank you for the opportunity to give you my testimony. My name is Claudia Jones, and in 2020, during the pandemic, I was diagnosed with spinal stenosis. Spinal stenosis is when the spaces in your spine have narrowed and it presses on your nerve, and it causes severe pain in your lower back, in your neck, in your arms. It can go into your legs. It can even cause your feet to be tingling with neuropathy. And I had all those symptoms. I woke up one morning and I couldn't walk. And so I was using a cane. Well, actually, when I would wake up in the morning, I would be bent over to the left. My husband would have to straighten me up in order for me to walk. My quality of life was real poor. I was in severe pain for 3 years every day. Now, some of the treatments for spinal stenosis is physical therapy, anti-inflammatory medication, injections. I had all that. I was on gabapentin and I forget the other name of that medication. But anyway, I was on a lot of medication that had really crazy side effects, and I was using a cane on my way to a wheelchair. And my injections, I had about 3 injections, and none of it was working. It was just the medication and the injections were just allowing me to get up out of the bed, but I really couldn't function. I couldn't cook like I used to. I couldn't clean my house. It was painful to walk up and down the stairs. And like I said, I was using a cane. Then I was introduced to the X39 technology. And when I was introduced to it, I didn't take it. I didn't use the patch every day. But when it dawned, when I talked to one of my business partners, and this was before I really got involved in the business, and she explained to me that I needed to use the patch every day consistently and drink water. When the light bulb came off and I started patching every day, I didn't have instant feeling of this was going to help me. It took me about 3 weeks before I could tell that maybe this was going to work. So I knew at that point that I was going to have to use it consistently every day and for a period of time in order to see the results, because of my age, for one thing, and because of the severity of pain that I was in. So once I got that mindset and I started patching every day, drinking my water, I did see a difference. I was able to get off my medication, the oxycodone, that's what it was. I was able to get my quality of life back. I was able to quit using my cane. And I have continued to use the patch ever since then. It's been about 2.5 years. And I had a lot of other things going on, but because my spinal stenosis was so severe, I didn't even realize all the other things that were going on with me. But since my spinal stenosis has calmed down and is under control, I also had periodontal disease, and my numbers were like 4 and 5. And because I've been using the patch the last time that I went to the dentist and had a cleaning, I have 1s and 2s and 3s, a couple of 4s. So the patch works. It worked for me. And I would tell anyone, if you have any doubts, just try it. Give it a try and see what benefits the patch has. So thank you for allowing me.
Thank you, Miss Claudia. That is awesome. Wow. Spinal stenosis. Wow. And when you became consistent with using the patches, that's when you started seeing results.
Yes, because I was haphazardly using the patch. I mean, like I would use it one day and not the next, and then the next. But when it was told to me that I needed to be consistent and use it every day, and it's like a light bulb went off, and I was like, okay, because I was going to try anything. I was doing anything and everything. I was in real severe pain every day.
Wow.
Crying out to the Lord for relief. Like, Lord, your word says that you're a healer. Like, when am I going to be healed? But yeah, he sent the patch to me.
Wow.
And the patch assisted my body in healing.
That is amazing. Wow. Now, let me just make a disclaimer right here. LifeWave makes no tend to treat, cure, diagnose, or prevent any sickness diseases. These are the testimony of the people, personal testimony themselves that they wanted to share with you of how this little wellness technology supported their health journey. So thank you, Miss Claudia. That is an awesome testimony. I know you're gonna do well with sharing not only with your testimony, but with the business as well, because people need to hear your testimony more. So keep it going and stay encouraged.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Wow, that is awesome. This wellness technology has truly been a blessing. And we want that same blessing to travel all to you that's on this call tonight, travel to you, your family, your friends, even your enemies, because they too can use some better health. Okay, so let's keep it going. And I want to move forward to another testimonial tonight. And we're going to see if Mrs. Willow Hargrove is on the line. And if you are Miss Willow, will you please unmute your line and share us how Lifeway has helped you with your health journey? Do I
She's
see Miss
muted.
Willow? Okay, we're gonna come back to Miss Willow because I think she may be running a little late. We're gonna come back to Miss Willow. So we're gonna keep it going. And what I wanted to do is introduce you to my senior brand partner, because if it wasn't for him who shared this testimony with us, we wouldn't be here today. We wouldn't be sharing this with the people that we have come in contact with. My husband and I, we've been doing this for next month would be 3 years. And sorry about that. We've been doing it for 3 years next month. And we have shared this with so many people, and they have gotten results. And like I said, we may not share it tonight, but we're going to share at a later time of how these patches have helped us. But again, getting back to my senior brand partner, Mr. Lee, this is a man that I trust. This is a man that has great business ethic. His character is bar none. It is great. He has great wisdom. And just sitting at his feet, this man, we call him our coach. He's our business coach because he helped us get it done. And he don't mind getting down in, as we say, in the dirt, in the trenches with us, because he loved people. He loved helping people. We talk just about every day. And my husband and I, we love this man. We really do. And we know he cared for not only for us, but those he come in contact with and shares the opportunity with. So, Mr. Lee Malloy, all the way from Atlanta, Georgia, if you would come on and tell us how this Lifeway journey helped you, but you have a guest also tonight that we want to share their testimony. So please have the floor, Mr. Lee.
Thank you so much for that wonderful, wonderful introduction. And I'll tell you, Susie herself is just such a lady of integrity. And as far as I'm concerned, she's a young lady after my own heart. But we are not going to prolong. We're going to go to North Charleston, South Carolina. We're going to ask Miss Minnie Smalls and her husband if they could come on. So, Miss Minnie, I see you. If you will unmute your line, if you will come on and let your husband share his journey with us, we would be so honored for that. So, Miss Minnie, take it away.
I think he's a little shy right now. He said he's going to wait a little bit.
Okay, well, would you like to share with us what you guys' journey has been like?
Well, for me, I have not been having much energy lately, and I've been having pain, just not feeling like myself. And I've just noticed for myself that I have more energy. I can do more housework where I couldn't because I was in pain all the time. So, and I don't think I've been using it. I think maybe a week or two.
About a week.
About a week. But I do notice that I'm sleeping so much better. So it makes me, I feel so good when I get up in the morning. I can go ahead and start doing what I'm supposed to do. But I'm feeling some other things too that I can't explain right now because I'm like, can't be. It's unbelievable. No, it can't be doing this. So I'm gonna keep you guys. You know, I'll let you know the other benefits that are coming, that are happening. And my husband, he just had a stroke about 3-4 weeks ago, something like that. And yeah, he was not walking or wanting to get out of the bed. He's been sleeping all day, and now he's wanting to get up and set up some, and he's even standing up. So I'm like, no, this is too quick. This is too soon. This is unbelievable, you know. So yeah. So I know we're going to have more testimonies. So I just encourage everybody to give it a try because I really believe in it. I'm feeling so many different things happening to me. So Yeah, I would say definitely try it.
Well,
Yes.
thank you so much for your wonderful testimony and words of wisdom. And I will be quite honest with you. Some of the things we experience are really unbelievable. And what I've found in my journey is that I've had things happen for me that I didn't realize until weeks later, sometime months later. I used to have a nosebleed. I don't know when that stopped, but I have osteoarthritis in my right shoulder that would wake me up at night, cause me a lot of pain. And to be quite honest with you, when I was introduced to this patch, as Miss Susan said, this little quarter-sized patch, I could not fathom for the life of me how that could help me. But being in pain and taking the different meds that I was taking, the pain meds, I figured I didn't have anything to lose. So I gave it a shot. My first night, I slept through the night. I could not believe that. And I didn't give the patch any credit. But the second night, I slept through the night. And the third morning, when I got up, I called a young lady to see how I could get the patch. And I've been wearing I wanted my family members to sign off on it. And I sent patches to North Carolina. And my sister that had arthritis, rheumatoid arthritis in her right hand, could not hold her mobile phone. And she wore the patch. And the first day of wearing the patch, the next morning, she was able to hold that phone. So I've seen some wonderful things happen from neuropathy to cancer to sciatica. And for me, this will always, always be a part of what I do. There's nothing more important in life for me than being able to help other people. And just like to say, this is just a godsend, okay? Because most of us never realize that the body has its own healing mechanism, which is called the stem cells. Nobody ever told us that by the time we were 30 years of age, we lost half of our stem cells. And by the time we were 60, we just about didn't have anything working. And when you put that little patch on, from day one, from the time you put it on, something is happening. The patch is so intelligent, it goes to where it's needed the most. Not always where we'd like it to go first, but it eventually gets there. And so if we can just keep that in mind and share this with other people, this is just a God sent blessing, and it will always, always be a part of my everyday life. And Susie, I thank you for giving me space to share my journey, my life wave journey, and this will always be a part of my life. It's just a part of me. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you, Mr. Lee. Thank you so much. And again, my husband and I, we are so grateful to you for calling us and asking me, what do we know about the stem cell technology? And from there, our lifeway journeys began. But I do have another guest on the line who wants to share her testimony. And I believe, let me unmute her line now. Miss Willow Hargrove. I believe she's on the line. And I'm going to unmute your line, ma'am. And let's see. Come on and share your testimony of what the little microphone on the left, bottom left. If you could unmute. You see it? Okay, you still unmute. Hold on, let me see. Let me see. I'm trying to. Right there. Okay. Are you unmuted? I think you're unmuted now.
I'm not
There you
sure.
go. There you go. There you go. It is a pleasure, Miss Willow, to see you. Come and share your lifeway journey with us, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Okay. And I thank you for having me on. I had ordered the patch and I really wasn't using it. I ordered it. A friend had told me about it. And then one day, well, I have back problems. I've had a hip operation. I had three back operations, and I still have those ongoing problems. So one day I started having pain on the inside of my thigh, and I was like, wow,
Mm.
this pain is really, really bad. So I said to myself, I said, well, I'm going to go upstairs and I'm going to rest. So I did, and that was on like a Wednesday night when I went upstairs. So Thursday, I got up out of bed, and I belly, and I was thinking, oh my God, I gotta go to the ER because I don't know what's going on. But I know it's my hip because the doctor has told me when you have problems, pain on the inside of your thigh, mostly it's your hip. So then it dawned on me, wow, I have these patches that I had ordered from my friend. I said, I'm going to put one of them on. So I did. I put the patch on, and that was like a Thursday morning, but I still couldn't go downstairs. So I'm going to stay upstairs for the rest of the day. So I did. And that Friday morning, when I woke up, I felt a little better. Not really a whole lot better, but I did feel better. So I put on another patch and I stayed upstairs another day. So here's Saturday morning. I got up and I felt much better. I walked around upstairs, cleaned my room, and did some things, but I still didn't go downstairs because it was still painful. So I put on another patch. So all day Saturday, I had this patch on. And that Sunday morning, when I got up, I felt great. The pain was gone, and I was walking around not feeling pain. I got a bath, I got dressed, and I got in my car and I went shopping. So for me, the patch worked in 3 days.
Mm.
And I would tell anybody, try the patch. You have nothing to lose. Try it because it did work for me.
Wow. Thank you, Miss Willow. That is awesome. 3 days and you got up.
3 days. Yes, I got up, got a bath, got dressed, went shopping. And from I wasn't consistently using it. So it happened again, I felt the pain coming on and I started using the patch. So now, even if I don't use it every day, I use it every other day because it works. Because I used nothing else. I took no pain pills. So the patch is what helped me.
Wow, that is unbelievable. Whoa, my God. All right, you heard it. And I'm going to say it again. LifeWay makes no intent to treat, cure, diagnose, or prevent any sickness diseases. These are the testimony of each individual, their personal testimony of how LifeWay supported this X39, supported their general wellness. So, Ms. Willow, you are a blessing. Thank you for saying yes and continue to share your awesome testimony with others. And we gotta patch the world. We gotta patch people because, like you said, it works. But with everyone's body is different. People get different results at different times. So we tell, don't be discouraged because the long term results gonna produce the long-term use going to produce results. So we just say, stick with it and let the patch do what it do. So I want to thank all of our guests tonight for coming on and sharing their testimonies tonight. And these testimonies have been mind-blowing to me. Really, all of them has. So I am grateful to you all for sharing. Mr. Lee, if you would want to do some remarks, you are more than welcome to do that at this time, because we want to be mindful of everyone's time. Hold on, you're unmuted, sir. You're muted, sir. Hold on 1 second. Unmute your line, Mr. Lee. You still, there we go. There, no, not yet. Unmute your line, Mr. Lee. At the bottom, right? The bottom
Can you
left
hear me
side.
now?
Yes, I hear you now. Yes, sir.
Okay. The first Sunday of March, we'll do another zone. We invite everybody to come back, bring some guests, and just let people hear of the goodness of what we have going on with this X39. The fact that it's non-transdermal, nothing goes into the body. So again, we want to thank all of our guests, and if I could leave you with some parting words, it would be: yesterday is a canceled check. Tomorrow is a promissory note. Today is your money. Spend it wisely. Having said that, that will do it for me, and hopefully we will see you guys with guests on the first Sunday. Susie, back to you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Again, let's piggyback on Mr. Lee said. First Sunday call, be here because we have more testimonies for you to hear. And again, get back with the person who invited you on this call. Let them know that you want to be a part of this Lifeway journey like we all are. So again, I greatly appreciate you all for joining us. And we're going to say to all, have a good night and enjoy the rest of your Sunday.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.